Okay, let's go.
Onboard excitement turns to chaos on Icon of the Seas.
The mouse bails down under.
MSC trades bagels for mojitos. Welcome to Gen X Cruise Life, and if you know who Evel Knievel is, this is the channel for you.
And click on the video that follows this one to find out how to win one of our Amazon Essential giveaway items. So Nate, this first story is going to give me nightmares for years to come.
This morning, a nightmare scene on board a dream ship. A man injured after the acrylic glass broke off the frightening bolt water slide on Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas, sending torrents of water pouring on the deck below.
Dramatic video from the scene shows gallons of water gushing from a jagged hole in the slide's acrylic tubing, while passengers on the deck below scream, "Stop the slide!" Crew members quickly shut down the attraction as stunned guests looked on.
The vessel was at sea traveling between the U.S. Virgin Islands and the Bahamas when the incident occurred. The frightening bolt is the tallest drop slide at sea, with a drop floor that propels the guest along the 282-foot slide through a 360-degree loop.
Our team provided medical care to an adult guest when acrylic glass broke off a water slide as the guest passed through the slide. The guest is being treated for his injuries. So it looks like they've got the slide closed down.
For the remainder of the cruise.
Right.
And evidently, we don't know yet if they're inspecting the slides on other ships as well. The Icon has a sister ship that's getting ready to go out to sea, the Star of the Seas, that has the same slide.
Right. And Royal has a really good track record of safety, and they care a lot about their passengers. From what we've been able to tell, our own anecdotal experience, I think that they're going to do the right thing and really take a look at every nut and bolt.
But this is a traumatizing thing. There are families on board. I know we ride the slides all the time, and every time I get into one of those slides, I'm saying a Hail Mary as we're going over the ocean. And now I'm going to be just a little bit more skeeved out.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm still going to go on it, though.
You know, you do fine when we're on those two-person raft slides that they have on the Royal ships, and I'm sitting in the back and you're in front, and I've got you like this, and I've got you good and tight. You're good with those.
That's not going to do anything if it cracks and we go flying into the ocean.
That's a good point.
So, you know, all kidding aside, I'm just kind of a little nervous about this story, and that's why I'm kind of making a little joke about it. But Royal's going to do whatever they can to figure out what went wrong and keep the passengers safe. But there's so many unknowns still right now. Are they going to have to pull the ships out to make changes to the slides? Are they going to have to just shut down the slides altogether? We don't know what's going to happen. But tell us what you think. Is this going to change your thinking about the safety of these giant mega ships and these adventures, attractions that happen on board? Tell us what you think. Leave us a comment below. Hey, Gen Xers, if you're enjoying the content, please hit the subscribe button and give us a like and leave us a comment. Tell us what you think of these stories.
So what's next?
Well, there are rumors swirling around that Disney is pulling out from Down Under. So there are signs that this year is going to be Disney's last hurrah in Australia. The Disney Wonder does not appear anywhere on the 2026-2027 schedule going out of Melbourne. So here's what's got everybody buzzing. The Wonder doesn't appear on the schedule. Disney has a brand new mega ship that's going to be launching out of Singapore. And we have also heard that sales have been sort of lackluster for Disney cruises going out of Australia. And it's getting really late to make an announcement. The last few years, Disney basically made the announcements about their scheduled sailings in June, and it's now already mid-August and there's nothing on the horizon. The Disney ships haven't been full, and they've also been discounting, which is something that, Disney doesn't do very often. So the Disney Adventure is launching out of Singapore. That's their new mega ship. And this is actually kind of an interesting point. It might be cheaper for most Australians to fly to Singapore than to fly to Sydney. So some cruisers were hoping that the Magic was going to come in and save the day. But the Magic now appears on the Galveston schedule, so they're not moving that ship to Australia either. So here's what we know. There's a shiny new ship coming to Singapore. Sales are down. Ships are not full. And there are no ships on the Melbourne schedule. So if you're in Australia and you're dreaming about that Disney cruise, this might be your last chance to hop on a ship.
So the way I see this is that there's a few things going against Disney here. Disney cruises are already kind of expensive for what you get. in the US. Down in Australia, with the exchange rate the way it is, it's even more expensive for Australians to cruise Disney. That, when you look at the fact that they're not really filling their ships, or they're having to discount in order to fill their ships, something that, as you mentioned, Disney doesn't like to do. And then you look at all this circumstantial evidence that they haven't put themselves on the schedule.
Right.
And they've got better places they can put their ship that they will fill up and they won't have to discount. Even though this is a rumor, it's looking like it's a thing. So if you, like she said, if you haven't had a chance to do the Disney thing out of Australia, you better get on the stick right away.
Well, maybe culturally, the Australians aren't as big a Disney freaks as the rest of the world. I mean, that is the only major continent, I believe, besides Africa, that doesn't have a Disney resort. You know, we have 3 in Asia, we have 2 in America, we have 1 in Europe, and there's none in Australia. So maybe they're just not that into Mickey.
Right. And no matter what you think of Disney as a corporation, the one thing that they're very good about is their amusement parks and their ships. They've got those 2 businesses down
wired, yeah.
And if they didn't put a Disney park in Australia, it's because they don't think they're going to make enough money. And if they pull, it's because they know something.
Right.
Yeah. Let us know what you think.
Yeah. Leave us a comment below. Okay, Nate, what's next?
Looks like New York might be losing a ship. And it's not just any ship, it's the MSC Meraviglia. This has been Brooklyn's pride and joy since 2023. It's a 5,600 passenger mega ship. According to some recently leaked emails from MSC, the Meraviglia might be trading bagels for beach days and heading to Miami. Yep, the ship that launched 1,000 luggage carts might be out of here in winter of 2026-2027. It all started early August when a Reddit user shared an email that basically said, "Hey, you remember that cruise you booked for November 2026? Yeah, about that. Your sailing is canceled. Have a nice day." Well, about that time, a bunch of other Reddit users chimed in and said they got the same email. New York sailings from late 2026 onward, canceled. Miami sailings coming soon? And on MSC's website, if you try to book Meraviglia in late 2026 to early 2027, it's empty. So what are the things that you've heard?
So MSC is basically offering passengers 5 options.
Do tell.
Well, option number 1 is they can rebook with a Miami sailing and they're going to give them onboard credits and 1 free night. Or they can rebook another MSC sailing out of Galveston or Port Canaveral. Number 3, they could book another MSC cruise out of Miami. Or 4, they can get a future cruise credit. And their 5th option is, well, they can cancel.
And to put all these rumors completely to bed, on the 6th, MSC came out and revealed what pretty much anybody who had looked into the story could see. Yep, they're going out of Miami with that ship. Not going to say the name again because it's too hard to say, but that's what they're doing. So do you blame them?
I don't. This seems to make sense, bringing the ships down. Now they're going to have 7 ships going out of Florida.
Right. And when you think about all the ships that are going out of Florida in general, and specifically Miami, which is the biggest cruise port in the country, and they're trying to make inroads into the United States, they're trying to really just, grab market share. It makes sense to go where the people are. People are in Florida. People are flying to Florida. People are cruising out of Florida. People move to Florida to get on cruise ships and not have to fly.
Right.
So it kind of makes sense.
That's not to say that the people living in the tri-state area aren't upset. They have to rearrange their schedules. Now they have to get on a plane if they want to stay on the same ship. And now they're not going to have that easy access to a cruise ship.
Right. And there are other ships. I know at least a royal ship that goes out of there. So there is other opportunities for them. But
Norwegian also goes out of there. Yeah, the one that got stuck the other day and had to be towed back.
And the truth of the matter is it's business. So if there is a void to be filled there, another ship will come.
Right.
If there's more passengers than there are ship space, another ship will come. Hey, these have been our opinions, but we want to know what you think. So leave us a comment below and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. It really helps us out. We've got a contest going on right now, and all the information on how you enter is in this video coming up right now.